Hi everybody. There's some things that I want to go over about the syllabus content, and then I want to talk about the chapters in week one's unit. Excuse me because I'm on my iPad and I'm looking over at my notes. They're on my other computer, so if my eyes are wandering, that's why. So there are several individual assignments that you'll do in this course, and then there's some group projects that you're going to do in this course. And part of the grading has also a peer review attached to it. So keep in mind as you're doing the group assignments that your peers will be reviewing you, and it's very important that peers are very honest about the review. If it's a personality conflict, things like that, don't let that come into play in your peer review. But make sure that you also don't let a peer get away without helping the group and without performing and producing. I also am pretty good at figuring out what is a personality conflict and what is something that the entire group really does feel is a problem. Some of the things that I do in this course do give me access to actually interacting with you, and so I do get a sense of what I think is really a personality conflict and what is a group member who isn't performing. So, don't worry about that. I do usually have a pretty good handle on that. The near perfect activities that you're going to do are part of an educational EHR. They are difficult for some students. Not all students have had access to an EHR. It will likely be different than your EHR that you do use if you do have experience with one. And one of the reasons why I really like doing this is that the more systems like this that you use, you start to understand that this is a language in and of itself, and the more you are exposed to different interfaces, different system interfaces, the more you're exposed to different systems themselves, the easier it is for you to recognize menus, strategies within the interfaces, things like that, and it becomes easier to learn new ones. So it's one of the things that I really do like about having you do this. If you're struggling, you need to let me know. Letting me know at the third assignment that you still can't get into the system isn't going to help anybody. Keep me up to date if you're having problems. Excuse me. Everybody has my cell phone number. I try to make myself very accessible. So if you're struggling, you need to let me know. Okay? Send me an email, send me a text, call me, just let me know. Excuse me. The EHR assignments will be posted each week with the content. I'm going to try and get a little ahead of myself. I can't guarantee it, but I will try. And everything is due the following Sunday. So it'll be open by Monday morning at the latest. It's due on Sunday. I post the answers to those activities fairly quickly. So if you don't turn them in on time, you're going to have points removed. So again, if you're struggling and you're having a hard time keeping up with the content, you need to let me know that so that I can help you get in so that you don't get behind. This is a very fast course. Keep in mind that this is really supposed to take place over about 13 weeks. So if you're finding that you're spending, 20 hours a week on this class, well, that is about what you should be spending in this class, is about 20 hours a week. It's typically 3 to 4 hours per credit normally, so that's 9 to 12 hours a week in a regular class setting, and this is double time. It's a little bit over double time, so it will take some time. If you were looking at the syllabus going, oh my god, these activities are going to take 5 hours, well, if you're spending 20 hours a week, that's that's within the normal amount of time. So I hope you can understand why there is so much work in a very small amount of time. So it's really, really important that you don't get behind. If you are struggling with anything with a group project, with an individual project, again, call me, text me. Do not worry about bothering me. That doesn't help you, and in the end, it doesn't help me. So please make sure that you do let me know if there's something you don't understand, something that you're struggling with. In a couple weeks, we're going to have some fuse sessions so that your group can start working on your group projects, get to know each other, things like that. As soon as the I think it's at the end of the first week is when I'm going to assign the groups, because people still might be coming and going. So once that is done, that's when I'm going to assign the groups. So probably about towards the end of this week, you should see your groups online. Okay. The peer review is in the syllabus so that you can see exactly how that's done. The activities by week are in the syllabus. And also, for each week, what is the reading and the assignments. The technical assistant for Near Perfect is actually quite good. If you're running into trouble downloading it, things like that, contact them. They are available 24/7. They are very good. If you are contacting them and you're not getting anywhere, let me know, because I can contact them along for you. Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to stop this recording so that I can post it, and then I'm going to start the chapter.